it's Christy from crystalknitsandpearls.com. I am a Florida knitter who shares her knitting adventures through the Sunshine State. And today I'm talking about all the yummy goodies I received in the mail. One finished project, which I actually even don't have here because my child is wearing it, and a bunch of works in progress. So I'm going to kick off with, I'm going to start off this week again with what I received in the mail, which really didn't actually come in the mail this week, but it is my Advent calendar, my elf Advent calendar from Southern Skeins. SouthernSkeins.com is one of my favorite Florida yarn dyers out of Tallahassee, Florida. And if you use my name as a coupon code, you will receive 15% off anything you order from her website. So this is what I opened on Saturday. I think these are in order, but they might be slightly out of order. So this is one of the days, a beautiful blue. You might remember I have plans to make a capelet, or a shrug, I should say. It's more of a shrug. I'm going to make the Friday shrug out of my Advent calendar minis. Maybe the main skein as well. We'll see. So this is the third one that I opened, I think. And then we start to get into like more of the yellow. This is like a yellow and white. The light is maybe causing some, looks different of course in person, but gives you an idea. And I've been unwrapping these in shorts each morning on YouTube, so you can always catch a really quick glimpse of what I opened on the actual day that I opened it. This is kind of like a teal or an aqua and white. So those are all the minis that I have opened since, or all the Advent calendar yarns that I've opened since last Saturday. Let's see, finished projects. So finished objects. I finished finally my second pair of Christmas sprinkles knee-high socks for my middle daughter. She wore them to school today, so I can't show them to you, but I did post a picture of them on Instagram yesterday, and I will include a photo in my blog post at crystalknitsandpearls.com, so you can always catch them there. I'm sorry I don't have them to share with you. She insisted on wearing them for her Polar Express Day, and they did a sock exchange and was allowed to wear socks, festive socks today. So works in progress, there are a lot. I have the Christmas sprinkles knee-high socks for my oldest daughter, and this may be a clue that she's really, really tall. The cuff for her is 18 rounds of knit to purl 1, and then her leg is 170 rounds. So it has taken forever. This is the second sock, so I am done with the first one already, and I think I shared that with you before. And then she has her heel, her turn. Her foot is 50 rounds, and I am on her toesy woesies, or her grippers, as my middle child calls toes. So these will probably be done later today, and she can wear them over the weekend. We have a little event like cocoa and cookies, a cookie exchange at the library here. Another work in progress is my bookmark for my sister-in-law. It's farther along than before, but still very, very small. These do knit up quickly, so I am in a race to get it done so I can possibly mail it this weekend. I balled up some of my Freckled Whimsy sock yarn, and this is the, oops, it's upside down, Woodsy colorway. So Freckled Whimsy, this is my first time knitting with them. They're a self-striping yarn. And I did ball up 2 so I can do 2 at a time on 2 different 9-inch circulars. These are going to be for my aunt. And it also had a mini, it's kind of like it's almost like a brown burgundy color. So I'm thinking of doing cuff, heel, toe with these. I'm torn. She lives in upstate New York, so I'm torn whether a shorty sock would be sufficient for her or if she really needs, like, you know, a regular sock. I'm not doing a knee sock. I refuse. That's where I draw the line. No more knee socks for quite a while. Those were quite something. Okay, this bag is empty because it had my daughter's second sock that I finished last night. I have not touched my hurricane blanket. So this is my hurricane blanket, pink coral colorway. This is Hobbii hurricane yarn. This is supposed to be a Christmas gift for my oldest daughter, and she will receive it at the point where it is now, probably. And I'll wrap up the other yarn with it, so she'll see what she's going to have at the end of it. I was way too ambitious thinking I was going to finish 3 of those blankets in time for Christmas, and there is no possible way that I could have done that, only if I was knitting on those and not anything else. I did also cast on for 2 Christmas sprinkles socks. I was going to do shorty socks as a gift for my middle daughter's sock exchange. I failed at completing those. I never got past the cast on. So I just ran out of time. I was feverishly trying to finish their knee-high socks and ran out of time. So I'm going to make a confession that I actually store-bought festive socks for her to exchange. And yeah, so that's my confession of the day. So I think I may still knit a pair, either to give to my aunt, because I'm going to knit quite a few pairs before I ship them out to her, or maybe for myself. I might do a shorty pair for myself. My soap sock is still pretty much in the same condition. This is another project it does knit up really fast. I just haven't paid any attention to it, and I'm going to try to get it done so I can get it in the mail to my sister-in-law along with the bookmark. And I also knitted and finished a cup cozy for her, so if I can get those into the mail, that would be awesome. I think that's all my works in progress. So what I've been watching, we finished all the way through season 11 of Chicago Fire, and it appears that 12 and 13 are paid only on Amazon, or there's some other channels where you can pay to watch them, but you don't get them with your subscription. So I'm trying to figure out a way around that so we can watch seasons 12 and 13. We did watch an episode of Tracker last night. We still are watching Fire Country as they come out, here and there. We are not watching them immediately as they come out. I did start on my own, not with my husband, watching the latest season of Bad Sisters on Apple Plus. I love it. It's great so far. I think I've only gotten to maybe the 2nd episode because I don't have a lot of time where he's not in the room and he doesn't watch that show. Yes, that's what we've been watching. What I've read since last Friday when I shot, I may have mentioned this last Friday. I did finish the Christmas Cocoa Murder book. It's an Irish village mystery. Cute. Definitely recommend. I finished The Christmas Spirit by Debbie McComber. You know, it was good. It was cute. I didn't love it or hate it. I just kind of was mediocre about it. My favorite Christmas read so far this December, out of all the books that I have read that are Christmas themed, is Wishin' and Hopin' by Wally Lamb. I highly recommend it. It is very a la A Christmas Story. If you're a fan of the movie, it's in the same vein as that movie, and it actually has a Christmas story written on the little ornament that's on the cover of the book. I mean, he's not given homage to to that movie, but you know, he's pointing out that this is a Christmas story, so it's excellent. I highly recommend that. And then I just finished Death at a Scottish Christmas, which is a series. It's number 3 in a series of it's a Scottish Isle mystery series. So it's book number 3. Very cute. I am currently reading The Christmas Murder Game, which is okay. And I have quite a few other Christmas books on my shelf, so I'm hoping to get through those before the end of the month. I'm probably not going to get through all of them before Christmas, but I will likely get through them before the end of the month. Let's see. That's pretty much it. I did change some of my handles on some of my social media. So instead of my name, like Pinterest and Instagram are Coastal Knits for, I think it's Coastal Knits for Instagram and Coastal Knits and Pearls for Pinterest, I think is how it hammered out. I also changed it on Facebook, but I'm not 100% that they've actually changed it yet, because you know how they have that little lag time where they notify people that it changed from one name to another, even though it's the same content. Yeah, so I did do that, but you can always email me at coastalknitsandpearls@gmail.com. I love to hear from you guys. I love it when you share your projects with me, or tips or advice or comments. Sometimes you alert me to fiber festivals or, you know, whatever. I love to hear from you guys. So definitely feel free to reach out. And happy holidays, because I won't speak with you guys before next Friday at a minimum. So have a good one. Till next time, happy knitting.